Joining us from Silver Spring, Maryland via Skype is Jeff King. He is the president of International Christian Concern. Jeff, we're concerned about John Short in North Korea. What can you tell us?
Well, John is a missionary who's based in Hong Kong. He's originally from Australia. He's been there for 40 years. Very godly, humble man, he and his wife. He was on a tour, a legal tourism bus in North Korea, based out of a Beijing tour company. And he was arrested by the North Korean authorities. The reason that's stated is that he was carrying North Korean language Bible tracts. And there's a rumor that he may have left them at a Buddhist temple, but we think it gets more complicated.
You know, I have met John and spent time with him on several occasions. I've always found him to be a very careful person. Do you think he knew the risks going in carrying that literature?
You know, I think he did. He's a veteran missionary into closed countries, so I think he knows the risks. In the past, he had even been reading his Bible openly on trips to North Korea, before communist authorities. And so anyway, he did know. But, I think that, Gary, the tricky thing on this one is that, as you know, the UN just released a report condemning North Korea and said they had crimes against humanity. Now, the interesting thing is that the man who headed up the commission for the UN was an Australian. He's an Australian judge. So we think the angle is that this is punishment and it's a bargaining chip. That's conjecture, but it certainly looks interesting, and it looks like an overbearing response to, a small offense.
Now, John Short is in his mid-70s. Obviously, it's not good to be in a North Korean prison. Do you think he might get released soon?
We'll see. If it's just a small offense, if it's just leaving the tracts at the Buddhist temple, I think he will be. But if it's the bigger play, where they're looking for a bargaining chip, or they're looking to punish Australia and have Australia lose face, then it's going to be a long slog. And we spoke with Karen, his wife, yesterday, and we met with John and his wife last year. But we spoke with her last year, and, he's very brave. This is a courageous individual, but it's got to be trying on anybody. And his wife, though, is saying the main thing is prayer right now. She needs prayer. They need prayer. She really feels buoyed up by the believer's prayer. She can feel it. And, the key thing, though, I think John would say, look, the real thing to worry about is the 50,000 Christians that are imprisoned in North Korea. So whatever he deals with, it's going to be tough, but there are 50,000 that are suffering incredibly inhumane treatment from the North Korean regime.
And Jeff, what else can we do about this?
Right now, I don't think there is anything to do. We need to pray. There's not really a lot in the way of diplomacy that can be done, especially from the U.S. angle. So right now, it's in the Lord's hands, and we can just ask the Lord to open the prison doors, so to speak.
And I can't let you go without asking you about Kenneth Bay. He's been in there much longer than John Short, and the North Koreans are saying, hey, he's going to serve his full 15-year sentence. What do you think? Will he get out?
Oh, gosh, we hope not, because if you've heard the reports, it's unbelievably harsh. I personally don't think that'll happen, but when he's served his political purpose for the North Koreans, they'll let him go.
So it's all political, is it not?
I think so.
Okay, we'll keep praying. Thank you, Jeff King, for joining us. God bless.
God bless you.